before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. It's hard to change it. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Shake the ground, you feel it moving. We the revolution. Can you hear the sound?
I just realised that we're both absolutely sick guys wearing baggy, oversized t-shirts.
Oh shit. Hey, what's up?
We're doing a full day of eating.
Yes, we are. He is. I'm not.
What's going on, guys? Brandon Hardin here. Hope you're having a great day. It is the 7th of February, and today we're going to be doing the first full day of eating of prep, where I show you pretty much everything that I'm eating for today. This has been my diet for the past 6 days and probably will be for the next 8 days, keeping it consistent for the first 2 weeks. Then I'm going to send check-ins to Callum, my coach, and then he'll make any adjustments that we need to make going through the rest of prep. We are currently 6 days in, and honestly, I'm feeling pretty freaking good. We're building the routine, we're getting into things, and I'm feeling really good about it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Sweet. The total macros of this breakfast: 50 protein, 57 carb, and 8 fat, totaling out at 500 calories. And this is what we got: 70 grams of oats with 60 grams of frozen blueberries with 25 grams of protein. Then here we have 300 milliliters of egg whites, 1 whole egg, a handful of spinach, and then seasoned with this legendary Vegeta seasoning and topped with some CaloFit sweet chili sauce. I added this seasoning in especially for prep, because obviously when you're eating consistent food every single time, you at least want to try and make it taste as good as possible. The frozen blueberries in these oats are an absolute hack because they sell them at Spinneys, which actually double the volume of regular blueberries, because usually I'd have 30 grams of regular blueberries, but the frozen ones you can have double because the macros are exactly the same, which is sick. And finally, we're gonna get a kickstart on the water intake for today by drinking one of these, which is 1.5 liters. Jordy's eating a green pancake. That doesn't make any logical sense, but it fits a macro, so sweet. We're watching this guy called Nick Dompierre. I've actually known of Nick Dompierre for like 2 years. He does like food challenges, but Jordy has developed a new obsession with Nick Dompierre, watches him like 5 times a day, sometimes in bed. Turns out we actually have a 3-way relationship. Feels great. We're laughing at.
You are shredded.
He's thinking, am I a joke to you?
It's my life a joke to you. Okay, just eat your meals, stay on point, and you're good.
So I have to prep for your approval.
Shut up.
I have to diet for you to love me. I'm excited to like find out what's gonna happen on prep, because like we're now doing the same show, so it's gonna be a very, very emotion-filled.
The thing is, like, I've already been on prep for like 10 weeks, so I'm already more irritable than him.
Wait, you've been on prep? Oh man!
Nothing's gonna stop me. Feeling so right. Nothing's gonna stop me. Hey, nothing's gonna stop me. Feeling so right.
Just made it pre-workout. We have 1 scoop of creatine, 30 grams of carbs from the carb powder. We have a scoop of stim, half scoop of pump, all mixed together into this concoction. And we're gonna be sipping on some EAAs through the workout. These are the ones I'm gonna be using. Is the Intra HD EAA in flavor watermelon. Code Hardbody at the checkout is gonna save you 10% if you wanna get any of this stuff.
Head down in the water. No fear is the feel of my lungs. No light in the tunnel. I'm fighting for my life and I'm giving up to chaos. Even though I'm surrounded, I still feel alone.
And we just pulled up to the gym. This is your first time actually seeing this gym. I've been a member here now for the past like week and a half, 2 weeks, but I haven't actually vlogged it yet. The equipment in this gym is on another level. Like if you've ever used anything Arsenal, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it is the smoothest and most pleasant to use machinery in a gym. Like it's absolutely sick. Before we go in the gym, I actually received a package as we were leaving the gym that I'm very excited about. That I just want to like document like opening it, because this is probably one of the final samples of this thing. Inside this box is one of the final samples of the Hardbody bag. You have a lever belt, some knee sleeves, maybe some wrist straps. Those kind of things are really hard to put in like a backpack because it takes up a lot of space. I really want to make a duffel bag so you could put all of your Hardbody equipment, as well as like meals, squat shoes. There's like loads of compartments in this bag where you can put a meal because it has an insulated section. There's a deep pocket with breathing holes for shoes so they don't sweat. You know, I'm just gonna show you because it's literally sick. Like I have basically tried to make my perfect gym bag, like an all-round gym bag that looks sick. You can use it for more than just the gym. Holy crap! Oh my god, they did the pocket right. Oh my god, this is so sick. Unreal. Oh my god. For a duffel bag, I tried to make it like smaller and concise because a lot of duffel bags are massive. I wanted to make it like a duffel bag style, but a smaller size. So it was like more aesthetic. We have the Hardbody logo on the side of the bag right here. It's just on the one side. I've actually made these a little bit shorter because I thought the other ones were a bit longer. So we took off 2 inches from each side. Now with steel zips instead of plastic ones. This is actually a really deep pocket for your squat shoes. There's some little breathing holes right here. If your squat shoes sweat, it won't like make the bag smell bad because it like has a way to like release. We have a shoulder strap. These have actually been made metal now. The sample first was plastic. So clean. Flip it to the other side. We have a pocket on the side of the bag, and the actual pocket of this bag lined with black insulation, so it'll keep your meal hot, it'll keep your meal cold. It won't cook your meal, but it'll keep it as it is. Oh man. And the actual material of the bag is a black camo because I wanted it to be like a completely blackout bag so it could fit with every outfit, because I know a lot of people like they want their bag to match their outfit. Blacked out everything, it's gonna match everything too. On the bottom of the bag, we have these like grips. We have 5 placed throughout the bag, obviously because a lot of weight will be like distributed in the middle of the bag. That's pretty much it for the bag. There are some little things that I want to change. There's gonna be some branding inside the bag as well, because Hardbody, as of right now, I haven't announced what the slogan is. I'm gonna do that like in a future release, because we are developing some more products and stuff, and that will release in the future with the new slogan to more so like define the brand and like accentuate what the meaning of the brand really is. As you can see, this gym is absolutely sick. Like I said, we've already been training here for about a week and a half, so I'm very familiar with like all the different machines and stuff. There's also a massive upstairs as well. I'm not gonna give like a full tour because you'll see it over the next couple of videos. We're gonna do some steps right now, get warmed up, and then start the push day. It's too heavy.
Telling me I ain't good enough, and everywhere I go, I'm seeing faces, I'm hearing voices, telling me I'm not good enough. 'Cause everywhere I go, I'm seeing faces.
It's like annoying when you can't do it. Yeah, because it's like the perfect, it's like the sweetness from the sweet chili, the curry ketchup, like curry flavour is amazing, and then a little bit of spice from the sriracha mixed in, saute it all in the pan. Chef Hardbody, did you expect this sort of outrageous activity on only episode 2 of the shredding series? Probably not, but we're here, we're in the kitchen, and this is meal number 2. Oh my god, this is actually great. Chicken, rice and zucchini. We have 100 grams dry weight jasmine rice, 200 grams uncooked weight chicken, and 150 grams of zucchini with 150 grams of pineapple. The reason I like to like put the sauce and saute it all in the pan is so like each bit of food has like an even distribution of the sauce, because there's nothing worse than like putting all the sauce on top of your food and then when you're eating the top layer, all the sauce is gone. 55 protein, 104 carb and 7 fat. 699 calories, a pretty hefty post-workout meal. Thank you. Quick little trip to the shop down the street. Jordy's gonna go to Spinny's to pick up some stuff we need for the house, and I am gonna get a shape up for my facial hair because the clipper that I had has now died and I seem to have misplaced the charger for it, so I kind of want it to be a little bit shorter and like sharper. I'm gonna get a haircut maybe next week. Yeah, I want to feel fresh.
So fresh. Wait, can I fix it?
What?
Wait.
No, I knew it. So apparently everyone and their dog tried to get their haircut today because the barbershop literally has a line outside the door. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow and try again. I'm gonna do a sick transition, you ready? Food acquired, we'll see you at home. And we are back in the kitchen, just made meal number 3 and preparing meal number 4 for later on tonight. So meal number 3, it's consisting of 105 grams of oats, made with just water, like no almond milk, no anything like that, just water. 20 grams of almond butter. Mixed into the oats, we have 50 grams of protein. I personally use iso protein, and 100 grams of frozen blueberries. And then this is gonna be meal number 4. We have 300 grams sweet potato, 150 grams of zucchini, 200 grams of chicken. I'm gonna put this in the air fryer and just like fry it all up together, and then just add a little bit of sauce, and we are done. I'm also gonna sprinkle some pink Himalayan salt. I've realized it increases the flavor profile of this food a lot more, and sodium is fantastic for pumps. The macros for meal number 3, 52 grams of protein, 89 carb, and 12 grams of fat, which is 672 calories. Now meal 4 is prepared and ready in the Tupperware. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then I'll probably see you guys again when it is about time to eat meal number 4. And we're at meal number 4, about to indulge in this right now, just put it in the microwave to heat it up. The macros of this meal, they're not exactly accurate because I've added in the zucchini, like the meal macros right here are just for the chicken and sweet potato, but we have 50 protein, 60 carb, and apparently 5 fat. The carbs are gonna be like increased ever so slightly from the vegetables, like the 150 zucchini, and for the calories, there is 485. Now, over the last couple of hours, I've been doing some work, I've been chilling, watched a little bit of Netflix, but I just got off a business call, and I wanna highlight this conversation right now. I'm not gonna like name and shame the company that I was on a call with, but I've basically been in talks with working with a brand now for the past like 2, maybe 3 weeks, like, and we just had a final call. This was before they were gonna give me an offer to obviously like work with me in a long-term relationship. I think the contract was like minimum 6 months. We got off the call about 30 minutes ago and they said there's a complication. We've done some research on your YouTube channel and we see that you're very open and honest about supplements, i.e. like anabolics and all that kind of thing. And they were like, it's in our policy to not work with anyone that isn't natural and that is open and talks about like whether it be those kind of drugs, recreational, anything online that isn't like, you know, completely 100% natural. They can't sponsor an athlete like that. When they said this, I automatically knew that this was going to be an issue because they followed up with saying, if you change your mind and if you know, further down the line in the future, if you don't want to talk about it anymore, it may have gone to the extent of having to like remove certain videos off my YouTube channel. Then if that was the case, then they would sponsor me. And straight away I was like, look, I would rather work with a company that respects someone for being open and honest, because I'm never going to like defy my integrity and the kind of person that I want to be on social media, someone that is transparent and doesn't promote false expectations of achieving a physique that some say you could just get from protein shakes and BCAs, and I don't want to be that person. And there are literally people, hundreds if not thousands of people that are sponsored by this company. I'm not going to name and shame them because like that would just be like not fair, but there are literally so many people in this industry that are sponsored by them and have to tell you that they're natural when there's a good chance they're not, which is really sad because there are a bunch of people in the industry not being truthful, and I wish this industry was filled with people that were just open, and I want to set the example for that. So I said no. I said I don't want to work with you, and that's just the way it's going to be, and eventually something will come around where it is better suited, or I'll just start the company myself. And just to elaborate on what I was just saying about like not wanting to work with this specific company, you shouldn't just like sell yourself short or just like go with something that seems like a good option and you have to like sacrifice who you are or like morals that you stand by or anything like that just to benefit from some other area in life. Because I promise if you stay true to yourself and you do things that are morally sound to you, it's going to be easier to live with yourself and everything you do on a daily basis. Life is going to be a lot more enjoyable if you are true to what you believe in.
Aww.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
It's alright.
Thinking that you might be my new addiction. You can call it 2020 kind of you. 'Cause we
Currently on the final meal of the day. The time is currently 10:30, which is actually the earliest I've managed to get my meals in. Usually when you film a full day of eating video, you spend time filming the meals. It usually takes like the meals back a little bit, so you end up having your last meals at like 2 in the morning. We're ahead of ourselves. This is literally the earliest in the past week I've got my meals in because I'm having more meals than I would usually consistently have, so like it's taken a while to like get into that routine. I've actually already had this meal today, so there's nothing interesting about it at all. It's just 50 grams of protein, 80 grams of oats, 50 grams of blueberries, and 20 grams of almond butter. There's 55 protein, 63 carb, 18 fat. Total calories are 634. And then for a summary of the whole day, the total macro count and the total calorie count that I've consumed today: 330 grams of protein, 471 carb, 61 fat, 3,685 calories. So that's going to be it for this full day of eating. The first one of prep. There will be many more as prep goes on with like updates and stuff, and hopefully when prep gets a little bit harder, I'll be able to make more interesting like macro hacks, things that I'll be like using to make prep a little bit easier. What are you smiling for? Because that pancake.
Everyone just wants my pancake recipe.
Nobody wants a pancake. You just think
Everyone
everyone
does.
wants a pancake.
No, it's so good.
Anyway, I guess the reason the meals were so simple right like today is because one, I'm obviously following the plan that Callum has wrote for me, and I like simple foods. Like if I said to him, dude, this food is boring, I want to spice it up, I want to have something a bit more interesting, I could either track my own macros or he'd just give me a completely different meal plan. I love the simple things in life. So
Literally all you've eaten is oats and chicken.
literally, I've had 3 bowls of oats today and I'm feeling good. Before I started prep, I'd be sitting there with a bowl of like 100 grams of oats and I like wouldn't be able to finish it, or I would, but it would take me a very, very long time. But now one thing I have noticed already is my appetite and my hunger is back, which means my digestion is on point and my metabolism is burning and everything is going the way it's meant to be going. And we're 17 weeks out, like we still have so much time. I started my last prep 16 weeks out, so we're getting a 2-week head start, and just enjoy the process a little bit more because I do indeed love prep. Like some people don't like prep, some people don't like the stress, some people don't like the continuous like following a plan. I like find myself like I thrive on that kind of thing and I really, really enjoy it. But if you enjoyed this first full day of eating, smash the like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Food acquired. We'll see you at home.